Hello, everyone, and good evening, rather. Today is May 1st, so welcome to our first Thursday live for the month of May. We have a lovely guest for you today, Mr. Jocques Dickerson, owner of Divine Luxury. But before we get to him, just a couple of chamber announcements. So please visit us at mygabc.org. Check us out, see what we have. Please, if you're not a member, consider joining us. We offer a lot of benefits to our members. This call being for once, you get to be featured on First Thursday Live. Tomorrow morning at 8:30, we have the CSRA Economic Impact Call. Our featured speaker for tomorrow will be Mr. Sean Edwards. He is the Executive Director of the Augusta Land Bank Authority. And so please be on this call. You will get a lot of great information about what's going on with the Land Bank Authority. Again, my name is Sandrika Dulagar. I am the Business and Financial Affairs Director for the Greater Augusta Black Chamber of Commerce. And we have with us, Mr. Jocques Dickerson, or Jock for short. So, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. It's been a busy day, a little tired, but hey, we here. We making it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so first, let's just tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you originally from Augusta?
I'm an Army brat. I've been here maybe long enough to say that, yeah, I'm from Augusta at this point. I was born in Virginia, though. So we came here after Germany. Would have been nice to stay in Germany. Germany was a nice experience. But yeah, I've been here long enough. 35. I have 2 daughters. Spoiled daughters at that. But not too much. I've been to college 5 times. Don't plan on going again. So this is it for me.
Oh, well, you're talking to a professor here, so I'm big on education, but also big on business ownership. Right. So you say you're an Army brat, a military brat. So do you like Augusta? What have kept you here, so to speak?
This is finally the place that we've been and stayed the longest. So it kind of does feel like home. Even when I go where my family's from in North Carolina, that doesn't necessarily feel like home anymore. It's like, I'm ready to go back to Augusta. Some people might be like, oh, it's so small down there. It's not a lot going on. But it's just like, hey, I've been there long enough. I'm comfortable. And then at the same time, my children are here. So it's like, I'm rooted now.
Okay. All right.
I do have an idea to move, though, eventually.
Well, now you have your business here. So, moving might be a little, we want to keep you here. All right. So digging a little bit more into your business. So have you always been a business owner? I know, I met you because I met you through what's the place?
Massage Envy.
Thank you. Massage Envy. Right. And I know then you told me, you cut hair, which is how we met because you started cutting my son hair. Right. But have you always been a business owner?
No, I've always had an idea of wanting to do something. Wasn't sure exactly what it was going to be. I started off with the mindset of, hey, I love science. I love math. Like math is my favorite subject. I want to be a chemical scientist to actually make and create things, whether it be in a bio lab or something. But of course, I took a whole different route, I guess that wasn't my calling. I haven't always been a business owner, but I always had the mindset to do something greater than just work for somebody or just do the regular 9 to 5 all the time.
Okay. All right. So it's funny how life throws things at you that you would have never expected. It
Right.
but sometimes it works out for the better. So you haven't been as a business owner. So give us a little bit about your professional background. What all have you done?
Um. Well, my mother pushed for me to do culinary because I can cook, but it's just working so many cooking jobs. It got tiring, and it wasn't. It didn't feel. It didn't feel good anymore. So I'm like, it feeling too much like work. I'm not. I don't. I don't want to cook all the time. I get home and the girls are like, "Dad, can you cook this?" And I'm just like, I just came from cooking. I don't feel like doing that. So I really lost my motivation for cooking. And what really got me started with this was I grew up in a barbershop. My uncle has his own shop. And for some reason, every other place we went to and traveled to, like, my dad got cool with the barber. And I was in the barbershop all the time. So staying in the barbershop, it gave me a feeling of home or something I wanted to do or something I wanted to try. Um, and then my mom also had surgeries a lot, having carpal tunnel and surgery on her shoulder. So I used to massage and help her a lot. So doing that, and I cut my first head in the 11th grade. It was this little boy's first haircut. Um, it was a friend of mine. His nephew needed a haircut. So he brought him to me. That was my first time cutting somebody's hair. And I did a good job. And it was the way the little boy smiled and how his mom reacted when she seen him when she came home. It was like it gave me a good feeling. Like I felt great to feel that and be a part of that experience. So it gave me a rush. I was like, okay, so I can actually help people with a look good, feel good. Like I can actually change somebody's mood with my craft. So that got me into it. And then my mom always say, "Oh, she feels better when I used to help and massage her and stretch her and stuff like that." So I thought about, I never thought about massage therapy. My sister got into it, and somebody else told me about it, and I was like, I do that already, technically. So I started practicing on people that I knew, and I went to school for massage after I went to barber school. And it gave me the same rush as cutting hair because I can help people feel better, like physically feel better. And it also raises their mood. So I was like, I like this. Like I can actually help boost people's spirits up, like help them feel better, look better, everything. So I kept pushing, and now I'm branching into wellness, starting to learn a lot about the holistic cultures and stuff like that. So I'm really happy about this momentum right now.
Okay, okay. So you kind of led into my next question, which is your journey. What inspired you to start this business? So, and you kind of alluded to is the feel, the way that little kid looked, the reaction that that mother had, your own mom
Right,
and her reaction. So you touched
right,
on something, well, you said something a minute ago where um you with the cooking, you said it started to feel like work. So
right,
I have
right.
to ask, it seems like you've been doing this. Well, I know the haircut for a while. So have you
Right.
ever had that feeling now that it may feel like work? Do you think you ever will?
Hmm. Maybe one day if my hands ever lock up or something like that, or I just feel like, oh, I can't stand, like I'm too tired for this, I'm old. But I mean, I have my days where I might be tired, or I've had 6 massages or 10, 12 haircuts, and I might be tired that day. However, I still feel good about it. I still go to sleep and wake up and be like, hey, it's another day. We finna get to it again. Or, sometimes I get down on my days where people be like, hey, do you take a day off? I'd be like, day off, what's that? I don't do off days. If you want to book, you want to book. I took clients. I still had availabilities for clients last year at Thanksgiving. It was a little extra because it was Thanksgiving. But people came in town and they was talking to their family about it. And I actually ended up doing the lady's facial because her sister was like, "Hey, I get my facials from him." So I ended up doing the lady's facial for Thanksgiving because that's the only time they was gonna be there. Like, there's no time frame on people's moods, how they look, how they feel. So I don't put a time frame on when I work really, because it's just like, if somebody needs to feel good, then hey, I'm not gonna put it off. But I do have an open and closing time per se. It's just, I usually keep a lot of days open unless I'm already doing something. I even get upset on days where I don't have clients, and it's just like, I don't want to be at home today. I'm like, I wonder if I can just, hey, somebody want a massage or something. I do get my days where it's just like, I want to work. Where's the work?
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you meet your clients where they are when they need it. Which is wonderful because like you said, some people need, that massage, you know, it's o'clock in the evening, not that you might work that
Right.
late, but it's like in the evening on Christmas Day. Because
Right.
Lord knows
Right.
what my kids, I know I do sometimes.
Accidents happen during the holidays.
Right. A slip and fall here and there. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, and that's great. You're being available to your customers, which is so important. Okay, so you kind of touched on this just a little bit, but I want you to kind of get a little bit more into it. So we know there's a lot of barbershops in the area. There's a lot of wellness, centers and spas in the area.
Right.
What sets you apart from all of those? What makes you unique?
What makes me unique is, for one, being personable. A lot of people lack customer service. No matter how good of a service it is, no matter how great you can cut, or yeah, that stretch felt good. It's just like, some people lack personal skills. To be a barber, to be a massage therapist, or to somebody that works in close proximity with you to make you look good or feel good, it's really an intimate type of relationship. So you have to have good communication. You have to have, be able to communicate. It's also it's kind of like what is it? Like a NDA. You don't discuss other clients' business, anything going on with this client to the next client. Like, you make people feel comfortable. That's what people are looking for. You give them the comfort, you give them the ease. Like, people have to trust you. For one, they got to trust you to do their hair, because you just not finna touch my hair. And then people have to feel safe to be able to get a massage or to get a stretch, to get a facial. Like, you're dealing with people's skin. So your energy is important. And so that's what sets me apart from a lot, because I like to set my energy. I'll even now, if my energy's off, or I don't feel like something just off today, I'll either ask somebody to reschedule, or I'll try to meditate. I'll try to get rid of that negative energy. Or, you know, I've actually talked to clients just because they've had a dilemma before, or they're not feeling it. Like, I'm big on energy. I'm big on vibrations, and how you feel. So what sets me apart is, I'm here for your needs. Yes, the money is good. Hey, pay for your service, but that's not the focus. It is definitely your health over the wealth.
I like that. I absolutely like that because some people are just all about the money.
And try to upsell you all day. If you if you don't need it, I'm not even gonna offer it to you. I mean, hey, you never had what? Okay, well, yeah, it's a good service, but what you really need is to do this. Like, I'm not gonna try to upsell.
And I like that. I absolutely like that because I've been to those places where they try that, and some of them take no for an answer. Or they push and push and push, and that really is a turn off for me.
Right.
So I can appreciate, being real about it. You want to be real. And I think that gets you more customers than anything if you're being real.
Right.
All right. So what's the biggest lesson or the biggest thing you've learned throughout your journey with your business?
Um, you one thing, and I appreciate you for it. I've learned you cannot do this alone. You cannot do this alone. I listen, you can go to school for business, you can learn, you can't do it all yourself. It's not gonna work. You need somebody, you need some type of support. You can't do it alone. Um, whether it's people liking, sharing, helping you promote, whether it's somebody showing you, hey, this is a better way to edit that, or hey, it'll read better, or your clients will understand this better if you word it like this. Um, Another lesson I learned, because I was shy at one point, I didn't have a voice at all, and
Mm,
I didn't know how to approach people, talk to people. It's still kind of like that now. I kind of was like that at the annual that we just had. I was a little like hesitant to speak to people, but when it comes to one-on-one, I'm more comfortable and know how to talk to people. Uh, my biggest lesson, well, that's another lesson, but it is you have to network. You can't just be in your shell. It You're not gonna grow. You're not gonna grow. You can't promote. This is a business where you have to sell yourself. So you have to get out there. You have to present yourself. People have to see your character. You got to talk to everybody. You have to learning your target audience as well. You taught me that as well. And it's like you have to go for it. You can't sit back and just push it out there or share it or promote it, and you're not speaking, you're not networking, you're not going to places, you're not showing up to events. It's not going to work.
I like that. One of the things, and I may have said this to you before, I don't remember because we talk about so much, is you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable for a while in your business. And the one thing that
Yes, you did say that.
one thing I noticed with you, you're always open to learning. And education is big
Right.
in any business because things change. I mean, who would have thought, this day and age, you know, we basically carry a mini computer in our pockets every day that most of us can't live without now, our cell phones.
Right. Right.
So, things change, and being that lifelong learner is essential to entrepreneurship. Okay, so um next question is, of course, um what do you have coming down the pipeline that you want to make people aware of? Any specials, any outreach that you're doing?
Um, Currently, I do have a Mother's Day special that I'm doing currently. Um, Mother's Day special I'm doing currently for a massage, and I'm also doing a special for Mother's Day for facials. Um, I have a stretch package as well, and every mother that books during this time, or if you gift one to a mother, I'm gonna give a gift bag and flowers as well. Um, just basically honoring them, because hey, they deserve their flowers. Give people, give especially the mothers, because this is a lot of hardworking mothers. Give them their flowers while they're here. Um, I'm doing something next month as well for Men's Month, for Juneteenth, for the brothers. That would be like a lot of guys. Hey, we lack in self care a lot. To be honest, we don't do as much self care as women do. So when it comes to Men's Month and Juneteenth, I'm going to be doing like the haircuts, lineups, facials for the guys. steam towel treatments and things like that, just helping them to relax and feel comfortable. Um, I do I do specials at least once a month. It all depends on what the money is, what it's centered around. Um, I do deals for clients that come the first time. I do a discount for first time clients. Um, I also do referral discounts as well. So I have a good bit of packages because again, yes, we need the money. Yes, we started the business for the money. However, it's the health over the wealth. And hey, people like discounts, you know. So and
Absolutely.
and my thing is, if you come get a service from me the first time, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I love this. I don't mind paying the full price because this was amazing. I'm gonna make sure you have an amazing experience every time.
Yes. And for those of you out there, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, this is First Thursday Live with Mr. Jocques Dickerson of Divine Luxury. I can attest to that because I've had a stretching from him and I absolutely love it. Although I haven't been back, but that's not on him. That's just me being a busy person. Like he said, I take care of myself and I'm not very good at
Right,
that.
right.
So I have to get back in with you as well. Because he does great work. I look, I won't steer you wrong. He does good work. All right. So um oh shoot, I just lost the question. Anyway, so now you have all these specials going on, and like you said, that is you kind of center it around, whatever is going on for that month. Now,
Right.
I know you said you don't take a day off, but you got to do something to relax. So what do you do?
Say
What do
that
you do
again.
to relax? I know you're always working, but you got to take care of yourself too. You got to take your own advice now.
Hmm. And that's just like, hey, nurses and doctors, they take care of other people more than themselves too. Um, to relax, honestly, I got me, I got a massage set for Saturday, and I got my hair set for Monday. I actually I enjoy because of my craft. I enjoy sitting there in the wash bowl. You know, people be like, "You be getting your hair done that long?" I don't mind. This is my break time. I get to sit here and just get my hair done. I might doze off a little bit sometime, but that's my relaxed time. Um, other than that, I don't even know what relaxing is. I do. I wish I could get a massage every week, but I'm so busy with school. I'm going to school again. I say I'm done. But with school, children, clients, it's just like I have so much to do that I don't know how I'll be able to work it into my schedule. But I also do a lot of writing. I won't say that I relax when I'm writing because that's when my mind is the most active. But I like to walk as well. Working out helps clear my mind. So I'm just I'm building my self-care routine back up again, different lifestyle changes, learning more about the holistic lifestyle. So I'm working towards being a better me as well.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I'm like, you can't run yourself in around there. You gotta take care of yourself too, so you can take care of your clients.
Right.
All right. So earlier you talked about the lessons that you've learned. So thinking
Right.
about some of the lessons you learned throughout your process, what advice would you give aspiring entrepreneurs?
Um plan. Plan. Continue to plan. But don't just plan, and don't execute. You must execute. You have to plan. And the thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie, don't wing it. Don't wing it. Please plan it. Don't wing it. But network. Make sure you find a good team to network. Even if it's one person. Like that one good person or that one like-minded person will help you to develop your brand or help push you out there. It's always good to have somebody that supports you and that believes in your dream, like somebody that pushes you, whether it's a friend, somebody might not even be in that business or have any business knowledge, but somebody that got faith in you, that feels great. um like I said, you can't do it by yourself, so you find somebody that gives you that support. um Continue to plan, network, don't get shy. You never know what person could be beneficial. You never know who can be helpful. Like when we was at the annual event and I'm thinking like, who should I talk to? And I started thinking like, okay, if I talk to this person, how would they be beneficial to my business? How would they be beneficial to my brand? Word of mouth with any business is major, especially with social media nowadays. Somebody will make a post and lie and you will lose business.
Yep,
So
exactly.
so word of mouth is definitely something. So just continue to have customer service all the time, if that makes sense. Because
Mm-hmm.
hey, if especially if it's your business, you're always in business mode. When people be like, "Oh, it's business, it's not personal." It's both all the time. Because you have to show good personal skills for people to want to do business with you.
I love it. You are absolutely right. With the networking thing, I say, you mentioned that you would talk to, you were trying to figure out who you can talk to that would be most beneficial to you, but you want to
Right.
talk to everybody because you don't know who will be beneficial. You don't know who that person knows or who that person
Exactly.
knows.
Exactly.
So don't discount people just because you don't think they're going to be beneficial to you because they might be
Right.
later down the road. You never know. Uh,
Right.
okay, so um how can people get in contact with you?
I'm on Facebook, Divine Luxury LLC, or my creative name is Javon Anthony, which is on Facebook. Um, Instagram, Divine Luxury LLC, TikTok. Um, I'm kind of working on. See, I haven't really done as much on Facebook, on the business Facebook aspect. I have to work that brand more, as well as I wanted to branch into YouTube, especially when I start my wellness program. I'm developing that wellness program as well. Um, so I'll be branching more into YouTube then, because it'll be like a lot of holistic health, helping people become healthy, and showing you what to eat, what not to eat, stretches, massages, meditations, different exercises, a whole lot of different things. Um, as well as my business line. I have a business line as well that you can reach me at 706 836 8431. If you send a message, hey, I always check my messages. Or Divine Luxury LLC at Gmail. I always check my emails. I get notifications for everything. Um, so yeah, you can reach me on almost anything, anywhere. My website is a work in progress. That's been a big work in progress. You can go on divineluxuryllc.com and it'll go straight to my email. So any way you want to reach out to me, hey, I'm accessible. Always be accessible to your clients.
All right. Anything else you want to give or anything else you want your audience to know?
Um, I believe in building community, and I believe in health over wealth. I believe your health is your wealth, because if you're not healthy, what you gonna spend money on? You don't have the energy to do it. You don't have the drive to do it. Your health is important. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. So, But building my community, I would like to do more because I don't see enough men doing things like, and it gets me. You always see women promoting health or self-care, or we're doing this for the community. It seemed like guys really lack the heart or like the drive to want to do better for everybody. And I definitely want to do that. I want to figure out a way to, do teacher appreciations for the teachers. Hey, teachers need haircuts, massages, stretches, facials, whatever. uh some parents are less fortunate to be able to do haircuts. I'm trying to figure out a way. I reached out to a couple of middle schools to try to do haircuts for children. I've been speaking publicly with the children or whatever, because a lot of different struggles. um I have a youth program that I've been trying to develop. I'm trying to figure out what people to get in touch with to, start that up. um I have a lot of ideas. I've been I, like, to build up your people feels good, and when you can help somebody, like, and be selfless, it
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel amazing. So I'm working that every day. So yeah, hey, if anybody knows anybody want to get in touch with me, oh, Juneteenth and Men's Month. So hey, I'm trying to, guys, we need to do something. I'm trying to do whatever. Men's brunch. Hey, men come get facials, haircuts, whatever. Have a community. Talk about issues, because a lot of guys have stuff bottled up that we don't speak about, and to have a brotherhood to be able to talk to would be great, especially for the youth. So I mean, I'm with growth, no matter how growth comes, especially positive growth.
Okay. All right. I love it. All right. I absolutely love it. Okay. So one more time, give out how they can get in contact with you. Phone number, email address, social media.
Website. The website actually has a chat box. So yeah, everything.
So what's your email address again?
Email is divineluxuryllc@gmail.com. Business line 706-836-8431. You can text that or call that. Majority of text it first, so then I'll know, what it's pertaining to. Um, all my social medias are Divine Luxury LLC. So I'm here.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That will conclude our uh feature today. Again, please check us out at mymygabc.org. The chamber have all kind of events going on. So if you go on our website, there's an events tab. When you click on that events tabs, it brings up all the calendar. The events are on that calendar. So just check us out and join us for any event that you are able to. Just a reminder again, tomorrow we have our CSRA Economic Impact Call at 8:30 in the morning with featured speaker Sean Edwards, who is the Executive Director of the Augusta Land Bank Authority. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your evening, and until next month.